Welcome, people. So, introduction podcast that we did Friday. So, we're on another Friday. And the introduction podcast wasn't really an introduction. It was just, off the hip, which is mostly what this podcast is going to be. Off the hip, because it's our truth. So, we're not editing, we're not cutting, we're not taking nothing out. If we drop the F bomb, oops. My bad. Leave it in the comments so that I can delete it. Anyway. Anyway. This is actually get to know my son. So while I was at work today, I wrote some questions for you folks. And I'm
okay. See, I did not know nothing about this.
Of course, he didn't know. It's off the hip.
What was that?
I said it's off the hip. So here we go. Question number 1. How was it growing up with me?
Oh man.
See, when your child say two mans, you might well buckle up, put your seatbelt on, sit back, and listen to his truth. Here it comes. Your truth. This is real.
Yeah.
We already said it.
I was not expecting it. That's crazy. You're getting personal. Man, I could say it was. I have nothing to compare it to, really, as far as, man, how was it growing up with you? I could say it was fun. It was enlightening. There were scary moments. There are moments where I didn't want to be in the house no more. But I could say honestly, everything that I went through growing up living with you taught me to be a better person. And believe it or not, a lot of things, believe a person not having a parents, it affects them. And if I would have did the things I wanted to do when I first had the opportunity to do them, I don't think my life would have turned out the way they do now, because I wouldn't have been with you. As a little kid, you don't understand stuff, and when you mess up, you don't get that you're messing up until you're getting in trouble for it for the first time. I never understood why I would do things repeatedly. As I think about it, it's like the younger me had no respect for you, even though I did. But nah, not if I was being disobedient. That's not respect.
Being a kid, they ain't got nothing to do with respect.
True. No, I guess it's all about how you see it, because kids listen. I don't know if they getting whipped or beaten or getting chained when they go. But there are some kids out there that, I don't know, I haven't seen them, but I heard there are kids out there that just listen. And unfortunately, I wasn't one of those. I had problems in school. I was very smart, but I had problems listening to teachers. But you still pushed me and told me that you believed that I could do things, and it was the truth. I was very smart. And you always told me that. And you always let me know, like, I shouldn't be wasting my mind and acting like I don't understand how to do things. So, and all in all, I could say growing up with you was I think it was everything it should have been because I'm 35. I'm still alive. Got me a degree. Got me a nice job. Feel like I'm like healthy, fit. You know, family, no felonies. Like, yeah. So I say you did your thing.
What was the pro and con about being old?
So I could say, which one do you want me to start off with?
Start off with the negative, end with a good.
Okay.
So what's the con for you about being old?
This is my opinion. So the cons of being the oldest when I was younger, I felt was my brothers always wanted to challenge me because I was the oldest. And I'm not talking about physically, but like mentally, with attitude, So and it was like the reason why I feel like that's a con is because it's like it shouldn't have been challenging being a big brother. But right, who knows what being a big brother really means, you know what I'm saying? Right. Like until you actually go through being a big brother. And it's crazy because I loved having brothers, even though you told me stories of when I first had brothers that wasn't so pleasant, And I can honestly say that I do remember, even though I had my brothers, I love my brothers, I didn't like sharing with them. I wanted them to have their own because I had my own. And when they was born, I had to share with them what I would have my own of. And it was like, they should have their own. And I've always been like that. And I'm like that right now to this day. Like we should all have our own. No, I'm not very stingy. I just feel like we all should have our own. But, I say that.
We're gonna do a podcast with your brothers
I ain't got no problem with that. We can. I feel like another con is like another always being told your brothers look up to you. I didn't believe that. Like no matter how many times y'all said that or anybody would say that to me, I would look at them like they don't look up to me. No, they don't.
When I was younger, of course, but when they start coming into their own,
I feel like, listen, you know what's crazy? I would say
their own identity.
Yeah, I say that now because now it's like there's no denying it. Because I don't care what they say. Like even we're grown men now, and I'll tell them to their face, like I know for a fact y'all look up to me. Because there are a lot of things that y'all experienced after me that y'all wouldn't even know anything about if it wasn't for me. Those are some things that y'all wouldn't even seen if I didn't bring it into your face. If I didn't bring it into your face and bring it into realization, like positive and negativity. Like to this day, my youngest brother, cold at drawing. Why? Because he used to hover over me, watch me draw. He used to trace my drawings and all that. Yeah, it is. But he was inspired to do that. He was inspired to do that. He just by me. There's nothing wrong with taking credit for that. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
all right, and a pro.
That's a pro. I'm speaking on the pros.
Oh, okay.
The pros is I got to influence my brothers to do some of the things that they've done in their life. Even if they don't want to admit it, I know. Because I was the big brother. I know there's certain things that I was pushed for us to do. That I would say, hey, we should do this, we should do that. Like, my brothers probably don't even understand that they would know how to put a bike together if we wouldn't walk around the alley, grabbing bikes, grabbing chains. And no. We're not gonna use that word. We never stole. It would be bikes in the alley, untamed, unclaimed, unchained. That means it was fair game. Okay? Say that right now. There are rules when it comes to bicycles in alleys. You don't leave your bicycle in the alley unless you want them chopped up, put together with different bike parts, sprayed, and then carried on. So yeah, I enjoy being a big brother because I always had people too. That was another pro. No matter what, when I go home, I have my brothers.
What is a pro and con about being the first grandchild?
A lot of pressure being even now. A lot of like I always feel like people in the family
Think you're supposed to act a certain way
or
because you're
be a certain way, be a certain example for the younger generation, everybody else that's younger than me. But it's like
because you say all the time, I'm grown now.
that pressure is weird because it's like you trying to tell me because of other people I can't do the things I'm thinking of doing or doing the things I want to do. No, that's not right. So if I'm gonna be a big cousin, a big brother, the first grandchild, and set an example, then it's gonna be who you are. Don't let nobody else tell you what you can be and what you're gonna be. Do what you want to do and be what you want to be.
As long as you stay out of jail.
As long as you stay out of jail. I mean,
what I used to tell you all the time.
As long as you stay out of jail, I'm gonna say this: don't try to get locked up. I'm not saying do bad things to do things and be in a situation where you have to get locked up. I'm just saying it comes a time in people's life sometimes where they're back against the wall and they have no choice, and there are certain lines they have to cross. I don't know what those lines are. I just know that it's lines you have to cross.
Just
so
know,
I just always wanted to make sure that I would be a good influence to my younger cousins, being the first grandchild.
And then just from a side note on someone that lived the life, don't do dirt. But if you're gonna do dirt, do it by yourself. Keep your dirt in your pocket. Don't be spreading it around. You'll be like, oh, he's my boy, he ain't gonna tell. If the price is high enough, he gonna tell. So keep your dirt in your pocket. What is one thing you like to do?
One thing.
You can name. I'm gonna change this because I know it's several things you like to do. So I'm gonna say name 3 top things you like to do.
3 top things I like to do that I can say to my mom.
Lord help him. Should I walk out the room and come back?
No. My mind ain't always in the gutter. You raise a better man than that. All right, so I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1. This is gonna be hard. Top 3 things I like to do. Number 1 is always consider the thing that you can't live without, that you will do no matter what. Like if you're awesome bored, nothing else to do. This is what you're gonna do. So I will say for me, number 3 would have to be watching movies.
Watch a movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Number 2, I'm gonna put this gonna go together because sometimes I do these at the same time. So that's why it goes together. But without technology, one would trump the other. And that would be writing.
Okay.
So and playing a video game. So I will always be writing music, even if
I know, folks. They're like we're having some technical difficulties. Okay. Write music is what?
all right, back to it. So yeah, so number 2 would be writing music and playing a video game because I do those things at the same time sometimes. And now that I'm back into it, I would have to say the number 1 thing would be martial arts. Like I can always practice martial arts no matter what. It keeps me fit. I've been getting back fit, back in shape, and everything. So that would be the number 1 thing that I can do. Martial arts.
You name your gaming and RPG somewhere in there.
I said playing video games. Nah, that I don't. Even, I barely do that. And I said that's why I said playing the video game. That's a part of playing the video game.
Okay. What is your favorite genre?
Horror. Horror. I love horror movies. Like I don't want to get deep into it. I just want to say horror because then people be like, "Oh, he weird. Why he want to see all that?" Ugh. But I like horror because it's like that's not something that's happening on an everyday basis that I see. Comedy, I make people laugh on an everyday basis. I can watch that. Yeah, it's fun. It's good to watch when you want to have a good laugh. Romance movies, sometimes they make me sick, but yeah, I watch it. And it's cool. You don't always want to watch it. I watch a romance movie depending on who's in it. Like, cause I like certain actors and actresses. But then I don't care who's in it, horror movie, because you're gonna die. Like it don't matter, or you're gonna be unalived, or how you gonna say it? Like it, you're important by your acting to me in a horror movie, and I'd be like, oh, that wasn't real. Oh, I didn't believe that. She don't look like she was really scared. Even the person doing the unaliving, I look at them like, okay, are they really scary? Like it's not for me. It's not just a horror movie because I mean, you know me, mama. You remember when I was little, you used to tell me,
right?
don't you? Ah, man, don't you? Why you sitting in the middle of the dark with that cover in your head watching scary movies? You gonna have nightmares.
And don't come in my room.
And I was gonna say that part, but you know, I didn't want to snitch
I used
myself.
to tell them because I used to tell them all the time. Yeah. I watch these scary movies. But this is how I taught my kids to watch scary movies, which was I don't know, maybe weird, but I taught my kids to watch scary movies by letting them watch the behind the scenes or the making of the movie. Because if they watched the making of the movie and they saw the blood was not real and the knife was not real, it'll actually make it less scary for them. And I don't know about my other two sons. We'll have to have them over here one day. But I know with Antoine, he took it and ran with it. Like really ran with it. So yeah, so horror movies, he enjoyed them to the 100%. What was your favorite screen?
No. My favorite horror movie is Chucky.
Really?
Yes.
And you know what? And I used to like I was afraid for her.
I mess with Freddy Krueger.
Jason.
I mess with Jason. I mess with even Michael Myers too.
Michael Myers.
I got some top fives.
Not like.
I don't know. Yeah, it's weird because I remember you watching a whole bunch of horror movies, Candyman, all that stuff. It's like now when I bring them up, you be like, I'll be like, what's wrong with you? I be looking at you like, that ain't my mama.
Not like
she got body snatchers. See, I know I can name movies. Like I'll matter of fact, since you asked me that throughout this time while we're talking and everything, I will be using reference from all horror movies from now on. Just for this tonight.
But, yeah, because I used to watch them for real.
Okay. Yeah.
What is your favorite football team in player?
What? Oh my God. All right. Favorite football team, Chicago Bears. All right. I'm gonna say that right now. I know. And
okay, so I'm gonna tell you why I just said because
corny.
You know who's my favorite. Whatever.
Corny.
Whatever. Who's my favorite?
Corny.
No, it ain't. Anyway, get him. It's Green.
The Green Corn Packers.
And but look, Bears can't whoop us.
But they have whooped y'all.
Yeah, barely.
Ain't no barely, man. Please. Listen, so wait. Watch this season. This season is finna be crazy.
Yeah.
The Bears finna go off this season. And anybody who doubting, drop y'all faces because y'all faces. I mean, pick up y'all faces because y'all faces are finna drop. Whatever. Just like that. And my favorite player.
What's your favorite team?
He's no longer on the Bears team. Does that count?
Yeah, the favorite player, period.
Devin Hester. That's all I gotta say.
Okay. Favorite basketball team.
Favorite basketball team, of course, y'all know which way it's gonna go because of the Bears. Chicago Bulls.
Whatever.
Yes.
When he was growing up, it used to be the Lakers. I
No.
can't stand that.
She's talking about my brother. I've never, ever been a fan of the Lakers. I mean, I like the Lakers even when Kobe was on their team. Even when Shaq was, Kobe always been on the team, but even when Shaq was on the team, I messed with them hard. I like the Shobi and Shaq duo,
Kobe
but
and Shaq.
I like the Bulls because even after my favorite basketball player Michael Jordan left, I still watch the Bulls play. Even when Michael Jordan came back and he played for the Wizards, I watched the Bulls play. And the only time I'm gonna watch the Wizards play is if the Bulls were playing. It was crazy though, because I got to watch the game where he got crossed over by Allen Iverson. That embarrassed me. I thought I was on the floor. Man, you need to stop. Like when I seen that and Iverson walked over, I'm like, oh man, how you gonna do that to him, AI? Because I would start liking Iverson. Like I was liking Iverson. Like
yeah, that was my guy.
I know you had a crush on him. I ain't like that.
That was my guy. And then he just walked his man. I don't know why.
Yeah. That's when I was like, I remember that too, because you always had a crush on him, and as soon as he went crazy, I was like, you still like him? You still like him?
That was my guy. But my favorite team, even with Allen Iverson being my guy, my favorite team, Miami.
I never knew that.
All day, every day.
That's crazy.
And my favorite player.
See, I knew your football, but I never knew that about basketball. I didn't even know you liked basketball like that.
Yeah, you know my favorite player.
I just thought you liked Allen Iverson. No, who was your favorite player?
Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade's your favorite player?
Yeah.
He's not your favorite person, is he? Matter of fact, we're not gonna talk about his character because that's not what we're doing on here. I'm not here to judge anybody or what they do and the decisions they make.
I don't knock what he do.
Me neither. I have opinions on everything in the world, but I'm gonna keep it to myself.
Gabriel Union.
No, because ever since Dave's relationship, I found out how weird she is. So
she's not weird.
Oh,
that's
she's
my
weird.
Girl.
She can be your girl all you want, but she's weird. And I know people are gonna be like, "Oh, did Ghost just say that?" Yes, Ghost did just say that. She's weird.
Not weird.
Yeah, she is. She's still cute. I never said she's not attractive. She is attractive. I would do funny business with her. She's weird.
No. Anyway,
yeah, there's weird people. I can name. Look, watch this. I can name. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm drawing a blank.
Because that's the father stopping him.
It's not the father stopping me. It's not Cardi B, but it's I like her music too. Doja Cat. She weird. She weird.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, one. Lady Gaga. She weird.
Okay.
Madonna. She weird.
Okay.
Britney Spears. She weird.
Who?
Britney Spears.
She on a whole new level.
Hit me, baby.
No,
I ain't gonna say that song. She's still weird. Her weirdness was weird. Like the definition of weird got her picture next to it. And the number 5th person that is weird.
Okay. That's according to you.
She's not they weird.
Okay. She's not there weird.
She's weird in the in other ways. Like
you read her book?
Not yet.
You should read it. So good.
Yeah, you heard me say yeah. I plan on it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I like her. I just feel like she's weird. You know, and I'm a weird person, so I can say that.
Okay, in 10 words.
Oh man.
Put your fingers up.
Here we go.
Describe yourself.
10 words. Here we go.
He's counting people. He's thinking in his head and he's counting to make sure he don't go over his 10. You don't have to do all 10. You can do 9.
I want to do all 10. If I have 10 fingers, if I get
this is what I had to deal with all his life.
Listen, you give the option of somebody taking 9 or 10, they're gonna take 10.
So there you go.
Okay, here we go.
He's not
so keep them occupied while I think of my answer.
Not gonna
describe myself in 10 words. This is crazy. Okay.
I'm gonna say something to you. Growing up, if you brought, like you say, S1, he'll say, "Go to the store for me." His on is he's not getting his 10 words, so bear with him. He'll say, "Go to the store." If he goes to the store, you better believe If you owe him something, he wanted to the penny. He was it was 61 cents. Like it's a penny. It's like no. But so he's very. When I said 10, he is not gonna stop until he gets the 10 words. 10 words. You got your 10 words. Yep. Go.
I am smart, funny, determined, and I know my worth. I am smart, funny, determined, and I know my worth.
10 words. See what I mean? He's gonna get it. How is this podcast going to be different from other podcasts you listen to?
See, I have respect for my mom, but in my brain, I was just like, because we don't give a. But as soon as she said that, that's what my brain did. But no, honestly, yeah, because we have no filters. Like
we're from the FAFO. FAFO.
I'm sorry, I don't know what that is.
What?
FA. Let me figure it out. Hold on. FAFO.
Timeline. That's where we from.
FO.
What you was going to say? We don't give up. So FAFO. Find out.
Oh no, because that's supposed to be FOAFO. I mean FAAFO.
No. No.
Because there's an and in between
we
that.
Don't say and.
You say and. I'm sorry. I'm not ghetto. I speak my grammar. Sometimes I slip up. Sometimes there's a little mumble action. But I try to make sure that my grammar is correct. So nah.
FAFO.
Even then, I said nah.
Okay, now
that's a word.
Right here.
Oh yeah, that was nice.
The most important question
on that sheet of paper.
Ever.
No, on that sheet of paper. On that sheet of paper.
That I'm going to ask you. Are you ready for it? This is serious.
Okay, I'm ready for it.
You ready?
The most important question you're going to ask me in my life?
Yes.
Not on that paper, but in my life.
Yes. Are you so ready?
Okay. I'm ready. Yeah.
Sit back.
If I ever hear any question that's more important than this, I'm calling you.
Okay.
Okay.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
What would you do for Klondike Bar? What you do for a Klondike Bar?
Did you really write that down? You know what? Because you took the time to even write that down, I'll answer.
It's right there. What?
I don't know. Like, if there's not even a
Look at me.
Shoot. Because you got to think about it.
Right.
What's the stipulations? What you can, what you can't do. It's just a Klondike bar. And you know what I'm saying? And it's like
just. That chocolate wrapped in chocolate. Oh, vanilla wrapped in chocolate.
With mint inside, right?
Because
I don't like the mints. I hate that. I've never liked it's just the white little cool stuff, right? Yeah. Do they even still make those? Yes. I haven't seen a Klondike bar in I don't know how long.
That's why I said right. They're here and there. I'd say the
Miranda rights. I say that.
What?
I say the Miranda rights for the Klondike bar.
You'll say the Miranda rights?
You have the right to remain.
You have right to majority of boys if you can afford to tell me one would be.
Give me that Klondike bar. Oh man. That was some good questions. I did not expect that. That came out of nowhere. And you thought that was gonna take up the time because she likes to I'm tired. But nope. It's only been almost 30 minutes. That was some good time. That was some good questions though.
That was. So now after that we going to
you ain't got no more.
What?
You ain't got no more.
No, I have no more questions.
Right. That was just good. That was a good preparation. Even though we said improv. I know that now y'all gonna be like, oh, he ain't got no questions for her. No, I ain't got no questions for her. We ain't playing this.
Right.
Like,
No,
I'm feeling like I should ask some questions, but it was like she was answering the questions for herself about the same questions she's asking me, except the questions that was personal to me per se.
Right.
But yeah, so it's like
the only question I didn't answer just
what's the first
my favorite genre. I don't have one because I'm very picky about what I watch. So
everybody gotta have a favorite. Everybody got a go-to that they always watch.
I don't like. Then I would say drama.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I agree.
I'm gonna say action.
Nah, drama. You said you had it right the first time. Don't try to make yourself sound hard. I'm gonna say action. I'll be like, yeah, go get him. No.
I like John Wick. I like all.
Yeah, you like action. No, I like. But that's not your go-to. When you want to go sit down and relax, you're not finna put on no bang bang shoot 'em up movies. If I want to sit down and relax, I'm playing some.
Okay, sit right drama. Because if I want to sit and relax and just kick it and see that's a book time. I listen to a book. To watch a show.
You hear this, everybody?
Huh?
She said she would listen to a book. She doesn't even want to read.
What? They can't hear you. But to sit down.
Yeah, they can hear me because I can hear me. See, she said she don't want to read the book, you guys. She wants the book to read to her.
That part.
That's great. That's the world we live in now. If we told somebody in 1960, they're like, hey, what you finna go home and go do? You're like, I'm finna go listen to my book. They're gonna be like, what you say, fool? I'm about to go listen to my book.
It's called evolution. And 4 more years, it better be somebody reading the book to me.
No, in 4 more years, they're going to stick an implant into your head. Like, here's your book.
Not my head. Look.
That's what they're going to do.
I'm in the underground. Meet me there, people. We ain't doing that.
Because once you get that little chip slipped into your brain, then it's going to be a barcode that appears upon your arm. And everywhere you go, all they got to do is scan your arm.
So, thank you. Favorite genre, I'm gonna have to say drama.
I know. Yeah,
say drama because that's Grey's Anatomy, that's Scandal, that's Notting Hill, Lake House,
Gilmore Girls, Will and Grace. I'll name them. Friends. I'll help you. Anything Lifetime for women.
No.
Man, I remember that. Oh, no, not back in the day. When we lived in California, you was Lifetime.
No, I watched Hallmark.
Which was Lifetime for women. No, they had, but you had some Lifetime.
I watched Hallmark. I've never been able to stand. Lifetime is too fake for me. It's like, really, seriously, I just never.
They had some crazy stories on Lifetime Network.
Hallmark, I can get with Hallmark. I never really liked Lifetime. My mom loves it, and I go visit her and be like, how do you watch this crap? Like, people believe in the end. I was like, right, always in the end, the guy gets the girl, and the girl gets the guy. Like, come on now. But let's see, what else? See, I can't answer the first 2 questions, but on what?
Yes, you can.
One thing I like to do.
Yes, you can. The first question, it'd be reversed. Watch this.
But no, you got to write your own questions. No. This has to be another podcast. Don't take my question.
No, you can answer that question in reverse.
Then write it up.
But it wouldn't be about you with your mom. It would be about with me. How was it raising me? You can answer that question. We have time. What else you got to talk about?
What is the one thing I like to do?
Right.
I like to fish.
See how she's avoiding you guys?
I like to fish. I really do. Mm-hmm. I have fishing poles. I like to go out there and relax my mind.
And fish.
And
sit on a bucket.
Be to myself. It's relaxing. It's quiet. It's meditative. And just, there's no sounds. You don't supposed to talk. You're supposed to just be one with nature and one with your fishing pole and just chill and fish.
And if
that was a long one. Long F.
You catch a fish, what do you do with it?
Throw it back. Cause I'm not. I said I like to fish. I ain't say nothing about cleaning. I like to eat fish, but I don't like to clean them. And I never taught my boys how to clean a fish. And, my middle.
She didn't teach us, but somebody did.
Yeah.
Shout out Linda Hill.
Yep, my mom. She did. And I hooked my own. I learned my own hook.
I mean, I would say you taught us the fundamentals of fishing. You definitely did that.
If you can't grab that maggot or you can't grab that worm and put it on the hook, don't come out here fishing.
Yeah. But I ain't throwing no fish back.
Look, go away. Put it down and walk away.
I ain't throwing no fish back, though.
Yeah, I throw it back. If I unhook it and throw it back, or I give it away, because I'm not gonna. We went fishing one time, a bunch of catfish, but I just gave it away because me and your auntie Tamika looked at each other. We had about 3 or 4 catfish in the bucket. She looked at me. You gonna clean this? I looked at her. No, you gonna clean it? She was like, no. I was like, And it was a guy down the pier. We was like, hey. He looked up. You want some catfish? And he was like, seriously? We was like, yeah.
Why y'all didn't just take it to come my Linda?
No, this is here.
No.
I was like, I'm not cleaning it, and she's not gonna clean it, so you can have it. And we gave away catfish.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we ain't cleaning.
I could have took it to DeWitt then.
Oh, they didn't know about him.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we just gave it away. I already said who my favorite football team and player is. My favorite basketball team.
They don't want to know about that. They want to know how it was raising me.
How was it raising him? Now, people, he should come up with his own questions, don't you think?
I am, but this is not that. This is something different.
Whatever.
I didn't even know you ever hit me with these questions. So I got to come up with questions that's completely opposite of what you asked me.
I would have to say raising him was an experiment. And the reason I say that is because I had to learn to break the cycle because of the way I was raised. And I would find myself being that way towards him and then hating myself afterwards. And it took me some years, but I had to learn. So raising him was fun, exciting, but hard also because I didn't know how to raise a child because I wasn't, raise kids. And I wasn't raised. So raising him was quite a learning curve. It was a learning curve because I didn't know what I was doing. And I was trying not to be what I had at the same time being what I had. I did the best I could with what I had, and then on top of it, he was such a hard-headed child. And I used to always tell him all the time, like, I want you to have peace. Just please, please, please just stop. Like, I desperately need you to stop. But he was set in his ways, but so was I growing up. And like, I learned to curb that. And I took a lot of prayer and just discussions with him, like, I love you and I don't want to whoop you and hit you or things like that. So if you could help me, please help me. Like, if I need to just stop. But it was cool. I enjoyed it for the most part. Had, single mom, big grown. And it was difficult, a lot of difficulties. But I would say, getting pregnant with him and giving birth to him, I would say it was at the right time because it literally, and people say this, but it's time for another, there'll be a story for a different time, but it really saved my life. Like, I had no concept of, I had street survival, but I had no concept of, and you can actually live a life. Like, so it took a minute, but like I said, that's a story for another time, but it was pretty cool. You know, it was difficult times. But once he turned, I don't know, once he turned a certain age, it got smoother because he, I don't know if he realized, you know, it was time that some things, because another story for another time, his anger issues, but I felt like that was a product of uh, actually growing up in the house with me, and then the fact that if y'all met my dad, he is anger issue 101. Like, that man was always mad at the world. Um, so I got my temper from my dad, and my son has my temper from me and my dad, and the fact that we have Native American blood in us, and the fact that we stand 10 toes down and don't stand for no crap. So, and if you know from the first podcast, we don't know how to beat around the bush. So you got all that wrapped up in, and then, like I said, I needed to learn how not to, just because I was abused, I needed to learn how not to. And that took some time. So I know it was rough on him on that part. But again, I used to, outside of that, I knew deep within myself what was happening. So I used to always like tell him, like, I need you to stop. And for the most part, it's not like it was an everyday thing. It's just when he did something and I said something too many times, then the release. And the release was a release. It's like, okay, I need to talk to him, talk to him. I'm about to explode. I need him to chill out. And it's like he didn't get it. So it was kind of, it was sweet, it was fun, it was frustrating, it was a learning curve, it was funny because whenever I fell down, it's like he knew it and he always made me laugh. Even when he got on my nerves, I'd be like, go away. I'm not going to go away until you smile. And then he, you know, I always try to do something to make me laugh. So it was a beautiful, educational, hard, loving, special time. Race. That's all I got to say about that. Damn it. Did I get too deep, people? Write it in the comments so I can delete it. All right. What?
Nothing. I was just thinking about something I ain't gonna say out loud.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I guess that's about it, because I'm not the oldest. I'm actually a middle child. So all you middles out there, you know what the heck I had to deal with, especially saying my sister is a year and 2 months, well, a month, because my birthday's on the 1st. So a year and a month older than me, and my brother is 10 years my junior. 10 years.
You feel just like your middle child.
I am a middle.
You feel just like your middle child. Because he's a year younger than me. He don't like calling me his big brother, you know I am.
But he's not 10. The least Greek is not 10 years his junior.
That's true.
But so I was a deep middle child. And then, I wasn't a first grandchild. Even my sister wasn't the first grandchild. Who is the first grandchild in the family? Who had they first? Oh, Lamar Jr. would be Gregory. Uncle he would be the first.
So ain't your sister's not the oldest?
No, not the oldest grandchild. You would think she is, but it is some grandchildren.
Who's older than her?
I would say Lamar Jr. is, but he wasn't raised with us, so I guess he don't count.
He do count though. He's older.
And then Uncle Junior's son is older than Lamar Jr., but he wasn't raised with us either, so I don't know if you would count him.
Too.
So outside of them, if you take them out the equation,
just them two. If
you take them two out the equation, the Ann is the oldest grandchild.
Okay, now you put them back in the equation. They count.
Right. So even though they weren't raised around us, and we just see them, but yeah. So just a little story as to why they weren't raised around them. So pretty much I was thinking that one uncle, his son, his wife was from a prominent family, and her mom never liked my uncle, and so she actually listened to her mom, and her mom convinced her to divorce him and take their child and cut us out of his life. To the point where we was like, you know how you always say, well, we know we're there, and when he grows up, he's going to reach out to him. Well, no, because on his mom's deathbed, she made him swear that he would not, even when her passing, have anything to do with her.
Oh, that's weird.
That ain't weird. And he promised her that. And right to this day, he don't have anything to do with her. And and the crazy part about it, story for another time, we literally grew up with him without even knowing who he was, that we were growing up with him. Because how that happened is because our Auntie L, I'm just say Auntie L, was his mom's best friend. So whenever they had a gathering at her house, they would come. But we would be playing with them and everything without even knowing that that's really our uncle's son.
Mm.
We didn't even know. Grew up with him, around him, and everything. Didn't know who he was. Just thought he was a kid coming to the family gathering. Right. And then my other uncle, the reason he wasn't around is because my uncle is blind, or was blind, because he passed away now. He got he had an accident. He got hit by a car when he was like 11, 12, and it blinded him. And but he had a full life, got married, had kids. But his first wife, when they had a child, she wasn't stable enough to keep a child. And without even telling him, she put the baby up for adoption and had it closed. And then we didn't know. And we didn't know. And then I think when you was around, I think when you was around, I don't know, anyway, I can't remember what year it was, but my uncle was always sick. He had his other two kids and he loved them dearly. But that his firstborn, he didn't raise his firstborn. They refused to give him custody of his firstborn because he was blind. So, so he wasn't able to be around his firstborn, and that affected him. So I literally looked at all the laws in Illinois. I wrote all the people I had to write. I ordered the book, How to Find Someone, Your Adopted Child. I really went through that, and I found him for my uncle. Really? Because that's the one thing he wanted to do.
I never knew that.
Yep, I found him. I I wrote the letter. I paid the money. I did whatever I had to do because all my uncle used to always talk about is his oldest son, his oldest son. So I thanked him for him. And it was the funniest thing ever because when we was on our way to a family reunion, and that time we was on our way to a family reunion in Detroit, it was a surprise to my uncle that he was meeting them to meet his dad for the first time. And Uncle Mark could not stop smiling. The fact that he had got reconnected. He was, 32 then? But he got reconnected.
That's what's
with
up.
his his son. So I was happy I was able to do that for my uncle. But that's why they did grow up around us. So even though
That's another deep story.
Yep, even though they're the oldest, technically Ann's oldest.
Work hard, dedication. That was a true testimony of dedication of getting something done.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's what they mean when they say a black woman's worth. A black woman's strength. A black woman could do anything. Find an adopted child and bring him back to his father.
That's the only thing my uncle he say, he be sitting up and he's like, no, before I go, I wish I could just see my son one more time. I wish I could just meet my son one more time. He said all the time. And then one day he was sitting around and he used to always walk past me, he'd grab my hand like me. Like, yeah. He's like, I got another son. I know you got another cousin out there. And I was like, yeah, I know. And he used to do that all the time. So I was like,
You used to say that to me when I was little. I never understood what he meant by that. And now I understand. Wow. When I was little, he used to make these little jokes about putting me in garbage can and stuff and all that. But I paid attention to Uncle. And he would say, you know, you got, like, and I'm like, yeah, I know. And I would name him. He was like, no, I got another one.
Yeah.
I got another son. You ain't met him yet, though. Like, I'm like, man.
So like, he said it to me one time, and I got on the internet and I just searched how to find a child in a closed adoption. And I downloaded all the paperwork. I wrote all the letters. I explained the situation about him being blind and him refusing to let him have custody of his own child because of blindness. I went through the whole thing and I wrote, and got a letter back saying, we'll reach out to them to see if they want to reach out to him, write him a letter. I wrote a letter to him, and I put mama information on there, and the next thing I know, like I said, we know the rest. So that made me feel proud because they put that unbroke my uncle's heart.
Yeah.
So
that's deep. That's deep.
Yeah.
That's deep.
So anyway,
I just realized something too.
What?
I can mimic his voice. I just did. When I did that, I felt like I was listening to him talk. I mean, what? Oh man, I enjoy being around him all the time. But when you lose people, it's all about the memories you have with them.
Yeah, it is.
Because I know I've lost a lot of people, man. Family members, friends, exes. And their memory lives on with us, no matter what. Sorry, y'all. I'm doing something. But
so
we're gonna call this episode 2. What we want to name this one?
Name this one.
Or is this gonna be episode 2?
meet those family discussion.
That's so. I definitely can. I guess. We'll brainstorm on that.
Right. You got right. And on time. Well, people, let's see. We have
5 minutes. So we'll look for 5 minutes. I'm about to do promoting.
Here we go. We're about to promote for 5 minutes. I guess he's promoting something.
This is for anybody who live in the Michigan area that hears this, because this will be uploaded next Friday. Yeah, so then there are upcoming tournaments coming up. Man, okay, I guess I can do this. We got time. So yeah, so I be fighting. I be fighting in tournaments and all that. You know what I'm saying? Showing off my Taekwondo skills. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I've earned being a red belt, and it's time for me to show what I can do. And this is going to be hopefully the first time that I get to go full out in the tournament, because I am a higher rank now. And then first, let me see, we got September. So the first tournament coming up in September is really like a royal. It's called the Michigan Sport Taekwondo Rumble, September 20th. If you are a Taekwondo practitioner, go ahead, look that up, and go ahead and show out, be a part of that. And then in October 4th, there's another tournament called Kicking It Old School. I heard it's a traditional Taekwondo tournament. So that's going to be out there in Kalamazoo. If you're out here in Michigan, go ahead and look that up. If you're a spectator, you want to watch some action, come check it out. No, I didn't. Oh, no, I told him to look it up because there ain't no address on there.
Okay.
Yeah. And then that's that one. Y'all gonna be able to look at all the information on that. I think it's like $55 to compete. It's cheap. It's not like the other ones that be a lot of money. Some be a lot of money and some be cheaper than others, but it's worth it if you are a practitioner and a spectator, because there's only like $5 if you want to watch. So, and then in November, which is the one I'm really looking forward to, because this is the one that I mentioned in the first episode that I lost my match, but won the division. It was comfortable, but it was like uncomfortable because I still lost. And now I get to go here and represent, because like I wasn't conditioned. I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't conditioned. I weigh like 30 pounds more than I do now, and it's November 8th. It's called the Olympia Open Martial Arts Tournament. It's November 8th. And y'all can look that up for martial arts practitioners. If y'all want to join that, go ahead. I'll see y'all there. And for people who want to spectate and watch, yeah, I'll see y'all there. So, yeah, I'm about to be fighting 3 months back to back. Oh, yeah, that'd be on Invite, or you can check it on Eventbrite, or check it out on Google. I know I do all my ticket buying on Eventbrite because it's easier and it's faster and everything. So, yeah, I'll definitely be checking out all three of these. I'll be performing in all three of these. And win or lose, I'm there just to have fun. I'm there just to test my skills. I'm going to be fighting against a lot of people, who've been doing this for a while, and I want to see how I hang. And I want to see how y'all hang. So show up, show out.
Well, and there you have it. 3 tournaments. September, October, November.
Mm-hmm.
Be there or rock your square.
I test for my brown belt at the end of September.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, it's coming to an end, folks. And so we're going to bid y'all a good night. And y'all be out there and be kind to someone on purpose. Mm-hmm. And
I like that, on purpose.
It's good talking to y'all, because we are telling our truth, and I am his mom.
And I am her son.
Talk to y'all next week. Enjoy.